Scene 1, take 3.
Scene 1, take 3.
And action. Well, do you want me to say my name?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Nate Tanner. I do a lot of music and I do a lot of theater stuff. And I joined the production club last semester.
I'm Lauren Kelly, and I joined the Film Production Club fall of 2014.
Hi, my name is Cody Hunter. I am the secretary of the Film Production Club, and I actually joined kind of by haphazard circumstance. One day I just got a call from Nick Orbetz, and he said, I really have this great idea I want to run by you. And I said, oh yeah, like tell me, I'm yours.
So, alright, I'm Yuri Labaz. I'm a junior transfer. Came from New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts.
So I'm Tom Oury, a freshman here at UNC. I joined the Film Production Club, I guess at the beginning of the semester in February, and I really joined because I like film for all it is. There's like unlimited things you can do with it, and I just wanted to join a community of people who appreciated it the same as I did.
My name is Jack Fletcher. I am a freshman acting major here at UNC, and I've been with the Film Production Club since last semester.
The Empire Strikes Back is so great because I guess it's when George Lucas kind of was able to take a step back and introduce his characters in a different way. It's where the bulk of the story building in the Star Wars universe goes. And what he does is George Lucas kind of steps away from the project and allows Irvin Kershner to go in and direct the film, and he works primarily on story there, and that's really when I feel like he does his best work, when he takes a step back and works on the universe building rather than being behind the camera at all times, and that's what I really like about it.
My favorite film is Forrest Gump, and I like it because Tom Hanks is one of my favorite actors, and I love the storyline, and I just like how they go back and forth between the bench and his story. I love it. It's timeless.
As far as my favorite TV project, they're oldies but goodies. I'm going to say either Star Trek, any incarnation of Star Trek, except for Deep Space Nine, or The Twilight Zone with Rod Serling, the original. And I just like them because.
The best moments would probably have to be holding the clapper thing.
The clapboard?
Yeah.
Nice. Is there anything about that that's really fun?
Just to sit there and be, I don't know, pretty much the entire set was fun. Just to be on the set, to get to be there.
Nice.
One of my favorite moments was when we were filming the bench scene.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really a moment per se, it was just the actual process of that, honestly. That was really fun. I don't know. Spend the whole morning, Saturday morning, just getting a chance to work on this little project with everybody that was so kind of invested into the film, our little project. It was pretty fun to do that.
I'm going to say either when we were shooting the film noir and we were using the blood packs, just because those shots looked really, really smooth and really good, or when we were shooting the first project with Christopher, actually acting on the set. Just because I never acted on set before, never acted in front of the camera, so definitely those two.
Oh, best moment was probably when Mark Rudolph almost got hit by a car.
Tell us more about that.
Well, on the first day, it was like our first project that we were doing for the club, and we gave him this job because we were filming outside to get an opening scene of the two main characters walking in, And we told him, just like, if you see a car coming, just like put your hand up, we can stop recording and let them pass and life will go on. That didn't happen because he saw this truck coming while we were recording. So instead of raising his hand to tell us, hey, stop recording, he jumped in front of the truck and was shaking his hands around, and everybody else was really concerned. I personally turned away because I didn't want to be liable for seeing that. And, he didn't die.
So he's okay, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay,
he's totally
great.
okay.
I want to make sure
I
Mark's
think
okay.
he's still alive. Is he still
I
I haven't seen
mean,
Mark Rudolph in like months.
might be
Maybe
one of the
he died.
mysteries on the Film Production Club
He might have
sets.
died.
Oh, jeez. I've not thought about this. Oof.
Maybe Zac Efron.
Just gonna say Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt?
Yep.
Anything specific about Brad Pitt that just really...
I just really like Brad Pitt, so.
Ooh, okay. There are lots of them. Scarlett Johansson is super hot. You know what? I'm gonna go with Scarlett Johansson and stick it right there.
I really like being the director's assistant because you're kind of like the unofficial boss of everyone. Because when we were doing the first project, I was that for Chris Sergeff, and he was very much Steven Spielberg throughout the whole process. He had his little hat on and his little curls all tucked behind him. He was very serious, directing everyone, and I got to be the lighter side of it and be like, yeah, have fun. We're all here to have fun. Christopher's over here like, we need to run that again. I was like, no, we don't. No, it's really fun. It's great. You're like the little cricket in their ear from Pinocchio. And I got to like whisper sweet nothings to him for about 6 hours, so that was a really great treat.
My favorite position is behind the editing screen. I think I could literally spend hours just cutting between things, working on effects. If something needs to be there and it's not there, I get to put it there. And that's really why my favorite spot.
My favorite position in a production. Well, being the director certainly has a lot of perks. And it's definitely been the most active position that I've had. So I'd have to say director just because there's not really much sitting around or waiting.
Right, yeah.
And you're always busy and you're really sort of thinking about like the creative process. Of course, on the other hand, acting is a lot of fun. Acting is what I'm here at the school for, so. But that being said, I definitely think the director has been my favorite.
I don't know, if you had like a bunch of helicopter shots, that might be,
Excellent.
yeah.
I want a quick and dirty horror film. I want blood coming out of the walls, out of the floors, out of the ceiling, out of that person, out of this person. I don't want it to make a lot of sense. I just want a lot of red. And then I want like one person dressed as Ronald McDonald running around with a knife. I think that'd be really aesthetically pleasing for an audience.
Okay, there's just this plane, and then some people, like I want to see people falling from, like I know people do this with green screens, but like actual people skydiving, like have videos from that and then coming up and just like a process of kind of that stuff.
I would say you're having a lot of fun. You got to put together a story with a whole lot of people who like to put together a story too, and it feels great to be a part of a team.
It's such a good learning process, and it gives you that real world information and talent that you need if you want to do this with your life, because we don't have that many classes here that do necessarily teach a lot of this in great detail. So it's a very nice way to get that training, have the experience, and decide if this is something you want to do.
I think there's a misconception that you have to be sort of involved in the theater realm, but I don't think that's necessarily true. And I know that a lot of people think that it's predominantly acting, but crew positions are great. But I've I've basically done it all. I've been an actor, I've been a boom operator, I've been a grip, I've been the director. So, yeah,
Nice.
like it takes no special breed.
hmm
Of course.
Even West Campus.
Of course.
Yeah.
Everybody could, man.
Nice. So, if you were going to recommend the Film Production Club, what would you say about it?
I think it's a fun opportunity to get involved in something that you might not have a chance to do anywhere else on campus.
Mhm.
You don't have a chance really around Greeley to just, hey, let's come up with a script and let's film it.
Nice.
And let's get some people to do boom, and let's get somebody to do the camera.
So,
I mean,
do you have to have a lot of expertise beforehand
No.
to do it?
no, you don't have to have expertise. You just have to have the willingness to do it and, come with an open heart and just be prepared to have fun, Honestly, it's just super fun, I feel like. And especially for those acting majors out there that are doing theater and still don't have any idea how fun film could be, because they may be scared or whatever it is. This is the place to take a chance, take a dive, You got opportunity, why not use it, right?
Get my recorder out because this is a competition, of course.
Righty tighty, come on, come on, come on, come on.
So we got this and hello. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing this. Fucking rabbits. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, never failed me.
That's just what I have to do.
Don't forget the tape on the bottom. Minute 30.
It just tapes like right there, right? Right? Okay.
I know what I'm doing. Thank you.
All right. Good.
Professional.
You're good. It's
How was that?
2:26.
226! No! 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 No, baby! Oh, no!
5, 4, 3,
Finish.
2, 1. Get it? 2:24.